This time we're gonna get past the 4th corner. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, why did I have that hamburger before I hopped on this roller coaster? Okay, I'm fine now, actually. I don't get travel sick in real life, so this should be okay. Don't tear yourself off the tracks this time. Hello, Tycoon-A-Nites. This is Tycoon-A-Tron, and welcome to a sort of wrap-up video of Roller Coaster Tycoon World. And just basically, I'm gonna go through a couple of points: what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, what I really got frustrated at, what was awesome. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a good wrap-up to the first weekend, the first beta weekend for Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and also to have something sort of an overview to compare it against the up-and-coming... Well, they're going to have a... I'm pretty sure they're going to have a second beta weekend. I believe they're going to have a second beta weekend. So I'm just here talking over some of the footage that you guys saw. You guys might have seen from the Roller Coaster Tycoon beta streams that I did. Roller Coaster Tycoon World beta streams, that was. So yeah, basically, it was mixed. It was a mixed. I'm trying to think about this now, but it was a very, very mixed game. I mean, the graphics looked awesome. I loved the roller coasters. They were really cool. You know, just the way the whole roller coaster building sort of, you know, it's basically you're editing a spline. If anyone doesn't know what a spline is, a spline is like a bunch of vertexes that you then tweak to make it actually like round. Yeah, it's a complicated word for making a curvy line in 3D space. But basically, so it's just you edit a spline and then it builds a roller coaster around this spline. So you can basically, you're not set to any set pieces. You can just build a roller coaster however you want it to look like. I mean, if you wanted to go directly into a, you know, hairpin turn as soon as it comes out of a massive dive, then you can do that. But I wouldn't recommend doing that because it'll just the roller coaster will just tear off the tracks and fly off into nothing, which is not good, especially for the people riding the roller coaster. Which was one of the facts that there was no one in. There was no people in the beta. They said this at the start. There's kind of people in the beta. There was like these ghost people walking around everywhere. It was kind of a little bit unusual, but I mean they were there, but they just didn't do anything. But I mean that was never going to be in the beta. It was always just going to be the roller coaster building and the sceneries and the paths. Saying that in my professional opinion, being working in a games company, that doesn't consist of beta for me. That's more like an alpha, because a beta should be content complete. It should be the whole game. Which this was not. It was just basically the whole roller coaster building thing. Yeah, it was basically just roller coaster building. But there was, I mean, it was good and all. Being able to adjust every single aspect of the actual roller coaster was really, really good. The only thing I had problem with was the fact that the procedural generation for the pylons. This is my main problem with the game. It's so frustrating. It would just, normally I would do my streams for like 6 hours long, but I could only ever get to about 3.5 hours while I'm streaming. It was just, I'm just thinking back now. It's so frustrating. Just because what would happen? You'd make this wonderful spline with all these, you know, all the twists and turns of a roller coaster, but you would just get to a point where like, you'd make this roller coaster, it'd be awesome, and then it'd generate the pylons, and then the pylons would just cut into the side of the roller coaster or go really close to the edge where the roller coaster's going to ride. And so when you tested the roller coaster, it'd just like come around out of a loop and smash straight into a pylon. You'd be like, why did it put a pylon there? And then you'd be like, okay, that's fine, I'll just move the track a little bit, and then the pylon would just generate into the same spot no matter where you put it. It'd be great if there was like a toggle feature to toggle a pylon on and off, or, you know, be able to move a pylon, move its side that it's on, or something like that, because it was just unbelievably frustrating. You just couldn't do it. I think the last roller coaster they tried to build in Stream 4, I just gave up. I just went, nah, that's it. I've had enough of this. It's all gone. It's gone. Yeah! It's so frustrating. I'm frustrated now even thinking about it. So yeah, the whole building of the roller coasters was great. There wasn't much. I noticed I always tried to build a wooden roller coaster. I've tried to build a wooden roller coaster in the beta, but the wooden roller coaster was really expensive. Expensive? That doesn't make sense. No, it was really taxing. It was really taxing on my graphics card because it had a lot. Its pylons were just, you know, all polygons everywhere. Just massive amounts of polygons. So it just, you try to build one, there'd be too many pieces of the roller coaster and just kill my frame rate in my computer. It'd just slam it into the ground. But that's the thing that wasn't in there as well. Another thing that wasn't in the beta was the fact that you could not adjust any options. There was no options. You opened up the options screen and it just gave you some legal information about something. So I couldn't adjust the volume of the music. I couldn't turn the graphics down. I couldn't adjust the resolution it was rendering at. So I'm like, what? How do I do all this stuff? Which I couldn't do. So it was actually some of the menu music in the actual game is copyrighted, which made it extremely difficult to actually make a live stream or upload a video to YouTube of it because the menu music was copyrighted, which meant that every single time I tried to upload it to YouTube, unless I talked really loudly over the top of the music or had my music playing loud enough so that YouTube didn't detect the fact that it was playing copyrighted music, then yeah, it'd get flagged for copyright and blocked in a whole bunch of countries, and yeah. So, I mean, overall, it has potential. Overall, the game has potential. There are some, I mean, I did have a few times that I got stuck in menus, like the menu just locked up, and you couldn't do anything. You had to close down the game. It was very crashy. It crashed a lot of times on me. It crashed more than the game that I'm currently working on does. And it's not even in production phase, so it's in pre-alpha phase. The one that I'm currently working on. But this one crashed a hell of a lot more than that. But yeah, so it crashed. I don't know why. I have no information. It'd crash on boot up sometimes. I'd get stuck in menus. The pylons would just, I don't know, just decide they're gonna build straight in the line of the roller coaster, which was really extremely frustrating, especially considering you move one bit and it seemed to regenerate all the pylons. So you'd fix the pylon to a certain point and then come back around and the pylon would be back in the middle of the roller coaster again, even though you just fixed it. Pylons. You must construct additional pylons. No, I don't want to construct additional pylons. Please don't make. You must construct additional pylons. No. That was my dream last night, except it didn't. No, it wasn't really my dream. There was no StarCraft people in there. I can't remember. Hang on, what are they called? The it doesn't matter. That's a different game. Different time. But yeah, I mean, it has potential. If they fix all the bugs, then yeah, it might not be a good game. I have no idea what the flat rides are. I have no idea what the I don't know what the stalls are or anything like that. I mean, the game looks pretty. The terrain editing tool is really good, but it doesn't really work well with roller coaster building. I found it doesn't, you can't build a roller coaster. I wish the terrain would automatically level itself depending on where you place the roller coaster. So the roller coaster has preference, not the terrain. So you can make the terrain curve around the roller coaster instead of having to make the roller coaster sort of go around the terrain at the same time you're trying to make the terrain go up. So I just basically, I didn't worry about terrain editing. I did a little bit. The water tool is amazing. The water tool, oh my god. Because you just it's like you're pouring buckets of water into little holes. And so you can just get the bucket of water and pour it in and you'd be like, oh, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. It's just, you can level the amount of water you want in the actual hole that you're trying to put water into. But anyway, there were some terrain painting options, but they were all grass and they all look the same. So as a beta, fail, because it's not a beta, it's not content complete. As an alpha, if I was to judge it as an alpha, I would say it's actually pretty good for an alpha, apart from the crashing and the fact, apart from the crashing and the pylons. Pylons! Yeah, but we will see how the second weekend goes, the second beta weekend. I don't know when that is. They haven't announced when the second beta is. I'm pretty sure it's coming out, the actual game's coming out on the 10th of December, so I'm assuming it's anywhere between now and the 10th of December. That's what I would assume. We'll see what changes they make, what updates they do, you know, whether we'll be able to actually build some flat rides and adjust the settings in the settings menu, the options. That would be a great addition. Options menu. But yeah. So that is pretty much all I have to say about the matter. I hope you enjoyed the streams. If you did enjoy the streams and you also enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like. If your feelings are more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, then please leave it in the comment section. And if you want to see more Roller Coaster Tycoon World stuff in the future, and this happens to be your first video that you've seen of me, then please do subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more Roller Coaster Tycoon stuff in the future. I generally do Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 stuff. But yeah, if you want to see more Roller Coaster Tycoon World, I will definitely be covering that when it comes out in the 10th of December. But until then, have a good day! Oh wait, I didn't say this is... Whoa, I missed out a bit. Hang on. No, scrap that. This has been Tycoon-A-Tron, and have a good day! There, that one was better. I like that better. Did you guys like that better? I think. Anyway, I don't know what why am I still talking? I'm just fading off into the distance. Music fades away, and I'm stuck here in an invisible blackness whence I can't ever escape. Help me! I'm stuck in the YouTube. I'm stuck in the video after the YouTube. Okay, I'm giving